give us a hint by ringing the bell.
Winds in the east, mist coming in. Like something is brewing, about to begin.
This candle blessed us with a miracle.
Take it, Kronk. Feel the power.
Oh, I can feel it.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
There's no mystical energy field controls my destiny. It's all a lot of simple tricks and nonsense.
Well, I happen to be a wizard, a soothsayer, a prognosticator.
Some all-powerful genie. You probably can't even get us out of this cave.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Welcome, everyone. We are going live today. We're going to be doing our Concilium episode where we talk about a main subject. And today we were going to do basically kind of blue sky reimagineering of like empty spaces in Disneyland and DCA.
Yeah.
Before we start, if you would like, you can follow us and subscribe and share with your friends and family. And we would be grateful. And we're waiting for our third co-host, Jeff. He's always late. God, it's just like, I don't even know why we have him, honestly. Just kidding.
Jeff.
He's a little late, though. How's it going, Steve?
Doing okay. Yeah, keeping busy and sitting in the wood shop. I did some lasering today. So
What did you laser?
Bart's wife, my friend Bart, yeah. He
Simpson?
yeah. His wife sent me some things that she wanted made, like for ornaments to sell at a farmer's market. So
Nice.
I drew that up in GIMP and burned it on the laser. So a lot of fun. I like doing that stuff. So
Cool. Yeah. I have a few of the router bases to make, so
nice.
doing that throughout
Yeah.
the day.
Cool.
So, we do kind of a drinking game when we talk about our blue sky stuff. We call it BrewSky, Rectify. BrewSky, not BrewSky, BrewSky.
No, BrewSky.
So if you happen to see us drink along with us, and
Wait, yeah.
maybe you'll be a little more comfortable later on.
Hey, yeah. So Bruce may chime in, watching us. So
Yeah, hello,
be
Bruce.
cool.
If you're watching,
yeah, that'd be cool.
ask us questions, Bruce. You can chat with us.
Yeah.
So did you want to start, because you kind of brought this on when you were talking about those empty spaces in Galaxy's Edge?
In Galaxy's Edge, yeah. Sure. I don't
And I
care.
will bring up the map
and
zoom in on Galaxy's Edge
on the parking lot,
on the parking lot.
the parking structure.
So there's kind of Galaxy's Edge there.
Yeah. Yeah, those show buildings are so big. So
Yeah,
trying to fit something else, because it's not like Pirates or Haunted Mansion. Who's there?
Yeah, it's me. But look at my weird background. Why is it glitching? Look, man, it's so much. This is way more whimsical than just like I worked hard. Look, I'm like, but then guess what sucks? This
you can't have a green hat
the
with a green
color of a
screen.
green screen. So
now you're pulling it down from offhand.
Yeah.
Then like this thing triggers like nothing works because it's just like glitching everything out.
Yeah, well,
and that's annoying, and that's jeez, I can't do that. But the so this is bright and fun. The alternative is like, watch, I'll show you. It's bad.
No, this is better. I don't see you.
I see him better.
Sorry.
Okay, then we'll just go with this.
No, he's right there in the corner with his finger.
It's the goof.
Orange, that's me, your old pal Goofy.
Wow,
okay now.
You could do that without your mouth moving?
That's good.
I'm actually okay with that. That's fine.
Are we gonna see you or what?
Yeah, well, I was trying, dude, but then everyone gave me compliments for not seeing me, and now I'm in a spot.
Right, I was already giving you crap for being late, so it's okay.
No, I wasn't. I was like, okay, I'm here now, right?
You're here now.
But then this flickers, man, and that's gonna be a bother.
Well, then don't use it, or I don't know.
Don't move.
Well, what if can you still hear me? Okay.
Yeah,
you're fine. Yeah.
Really? Okay, so I can move away from it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Perfect.
I just won't get too close because then this thing happens, and then this thing happens.
Yeah.
Move it off the screen.
If I'm over here and I'm like, oh gosh,
can you move that off the screen?
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you can hear me, it's fine. I'll just project.
No, you sound fine.
Yep.
Nope, can't do that. Green screen.
Get a blue screen. How about that? Well, then your shirt will be dressed up.
I'll just do this. It'll be fine. We'll have fun. I'll just do this.
Yeah. Oh well.
That'll work.
Yeah.
It's just flickering on and off.
Well, that's like anyone who does this sort of thing is going to flicker. But if I stay still enough, it's better than what I have, man. Like, you don't want to just see a ceiling fan.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Fine.
So we were discussing. Well, we're already starting.
Oh, we're recording right now?
No, we're live.
Oh, hi everybody. Oh my gosh. Hi everybody.
Quality entertainment here.
Whoa.
That's why I said you're late. So yeah.
Okay. Hey, that's why I love live recording, because it's so much fun to just step into things sometimes, you know?
Yeah. So Steve kind of brought this up. I think it was yesterday. We were talking just randomly, and it came up like dead spaces within Galaxy's Edge. And Steve, if you wanted to point out some of those places, maybe, and
sure,
want to give your sights on what you think should be there, your point of view, or whatever.
When was the last time you were there, Jeff?
A year ago for my honeymoon, and so I'm probably going to be pretty sympathetic to this conversation, because we went to Galaxy's Edge and we didn't ride a dang ride. We just sort of like passed through it, and we're like, yep. I took a few pictures for my friends, but I'm a classical Disney guy. You know, I just like all things. It was tough. It was tough because it just felt like a different world than Disney. And as much as I love Star Wars, don't get me wrong, it just felt out of place.
It does.
Maybe, I don't know.
I say that. When they were building that, I was really hoping it would go into DCA and not Disneyland.
Yeah,
because what's funny is I'll be at Disneyland and I forget that Galaxy's Edge is actually there.
Right. No, but I think you're right, Steve. It's like, what I liked about California Adventure was that it was sort of like, okay, you're still in Disney, but there was a place where it felt, I don't know, like is more Pixar and Marvel. It just felt like a more appropriate space for a lot of different things, which I think Star Wars would fit just wonderful there.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right, but I think because we had Star Tours in Disneyland, I think they're trying to make Disneyland Star Wars and Disney, and then, like you said, DCA is more Marvel and Pixar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah. So Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to Steve.
Here.
All right, Steve. What do you have to say? It's all on you. It's all upon your.
Well, I mean, you're the one who.
Yeah,
this is what started this conversation. So
the first like dead space, I guess you would call it, is when you're walking from Rise of the Resistance to the marketplace, and that transition in there.
Yeah, this whole.
It's just there's nothing there. It, right now, like Mando comes out and says hi, but it's just weird when you're walking through there and then there's just nothing.
Yeah. I mean, we have these. Let's see if my mouse is actually.
You can actually drop the little man in there and then you can see.
Oh, yeah. Can we?
Yeah.
What kind of voodoo magic is this?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's dropping me behind the shopping,
Goodness.
but
I don't know, man. You can just have so all this technology is just at your shoulder. Like your command, you can just.
That's a weird place to drop me, and I can't move.
Yeah, because you're being judged for being a creeper. You can't just creep on anybody whenever you want in Disney.
Let me see. I want to be here, right here.
Yeah.
No, it's the same place. That's so weird.
But
you can't move through it.
Where are we? What are we doing?
If you go to the go back, and then drag the man. And
hey, I just put a beer, by the way. So, like, I'm saying,
put him on the line.
Are we gonna do this or not? No. This is my first one, but
there you go.
Yeah.
I thought we had a theme going or something.
Yeah.
BrewSky.
BrewSky, Rectify.
So did y'all go through this before so late in the game? Oh, cool. Do we actually have chat, people?
we have chat.
No, do we? Oh man, I'm going hard on this.
How you doing, Lewis?
Lewis.
I made a custom sign for Lewis before.
Nice.
I hope Lewis isn't just Steve again, just his third or fourth.
No, he's a real person.
Okay, well, I got to give him an honest. Hold on.
Yeah, I still can't. Walk through this thing though. It's kind of weird.
Private chat. That's not right.
That's weird.
But I wanted to be over here. Let me see if I can move him again. This is kind of weird. Lewis. It's not like regular.
So, go. Yeah.
Interactive.
Right here.
Sorry, I'm trying to talk to Lewis. Everyone, shut up. How do I talk to Lewis? Someone
over here, but whatever.
Hey, the minute anyone would just be with us, going through this thing.
There's a guy walking.
Yeah,
a Christopher Walken. Oh, see how I baited you?
Go wearing my shoes.
My shoes.
My walking shoes.
Every time I put in my shoes, I put on my shoes. I just think of Jason.
Yeah,
this is true story.
I'm just gonna stick with this view,
all right,
because it seems better.
All right, I don't know how to talk to you in the chat, Lewis, but you just keep talking and being part of us, and okay, I will talk to you directly, and
Yes.
over everybody else because I just
There you go,
enjoy
Jeff.
such things. So
Yeah.
good to have you, Lewis. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thanks
Yes.
for tuning in.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being part of us.
Let's get back to this.
Gorge, play. Let's get back here.
So these areas here.
Okay, now.
Yeah, and then the one in the dead center north.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this.
right there.
Well, this is the exit for Rise.
No, it's not.
Right here it is. Yeah.
No, it's on the other side.
What are you guys talking about? What is it?
Other side?
That's where all your like personal jet skis are, right? And that you just get to like all throughout the lake, and you just because we're all super rich, by the way. If you didn't know this about our cast, we're just all like amazingly wealthy. We have private spots in Disney. I mean, it's magical. So I just want to inform our listeners or
is this
listener.
the Star Wars van right here? What is this?
Yeah, that's a giant gate right there that goes to backstage.
Okay, so you're right. So this is
The
dead
egg-
space. Then you could use this.
Yeah.
This area here, by the way, I believe because this is where they store Phantasmic. So I think this area, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this all is usable for Phantasmic storage. So I think that's why that's there.
Yeah,
it could be some of this
all
too.
that. Yeah.
So
because I remember watching Yen said 55 when he was doing the construction updates for. His name is Mark, and he was doing the construction updates for Galaxy's Edge. You can actually see the concrete structure that they built for
when you're watching it,
the floats and stuff. Yeah,
but there is still room in these sections. Like you have these little pop-up shops here or whatever.
Yeah, that's at the exit.
Right. Well, whatever. Okay. I'm just saying, like you can see how small these are. You could totally add little shops or vendor things throughout this, and not make it just like a standard trees.
Right.
You know.
Hey, as a dummy, can I take a stab of what you're all talking about?
Yeah. Well, that's why we are here.
Okay. So, if anybody else just tuned in, or you're just as dumb as I am, what I would suspect is going on right now is that you all are deep diving into what is coming up next that was supposed to be, or was not supposed to, but was maybe expected to be announced during the D23 thingy. There's still land that Disney World owns. Are we in Disney World or land?
We're in Disneyland.
Oh, never mind. That blows. Oh my God. I just wasted everyone's like.
Well, welcome to the podcast, Jeff. I'm Jason.
No, wait.
Fine. No, you're fine, man.
But wasn't that part of? So I thought we were talking about D23.
We were going to do that, but then we changed it up on you. But we changed it up the other day, and
I'm busy, guys.
Sorry, maybe that wasn't clear. That was
no, it was. No. You are clear. Let me make that correct. You are absolutely clear.
I wanted to do something a little more positive, I guess.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so what are we? God, it feels. Okay.
Yes.
So what are we talking about? God, I stumbled into I'm making a fool of myself, aren't I?
How many beers did you have?
No, dude, I just poured my first. Been a long day everywhere. Okay.
You're fine, man. No worries.
No, you're good.
Now we're all on the same page.
Okay, what are we?
We're talking about like dead spaces that can be useful within Disneyland and DCA.
Okay, and that is not like totally separated from what I was thinking about.
No, I mean it's not totally, but we're doing the BrewSky thing, so like Re-Imagineering, whatever.
Oh, I love that. Okay,
so
I'm in.
Instead of just doing like an existing ride, we're taking space and making it more useful.
Stay tuned because Tomorrowland is coming.
I love that. Okay, this is great. This is a great topic. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I mean any dead space that you can think of within DCA and Disneyland,
well,
is open
Bring it up
for discussion.
what's tough is that for me, I can see it the other way around. So like D23, like when Indiana Jones was announced for Disney World, I'm like, everyone was so upset. Not me. I was like, that's phenomenal. Yes. And Louis says Tomorrowland, yes, please. Hey, that is I agree. That is just
I have a whole other video on dealing with Tomorrowland separately, but we'll get into some of that talk.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, keep going. I'm gonna hang back for a bit and listen to what you all have to say. And when I have something good to say,
hang back.
Hang back, yeah.
Or tilt back.
Toss it back, yeah.
Toss it back.
Until I can do a silly voice, but
yeah.
So what do you think? So you're browsing around the land that's still there, which is I didn't know so much land was actually there.
There is a lot of space, but usually it's
So the difference between Galaxy's Edge and like Pirates and Haunted Mansion and is the show building is within the boundary, while like Pirates and Haunted Mansion, the show building is outside of the park. And I think that's why they didn't have any room over here to do anything else. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but usually any of the empty spaces now that are behind whatever are kind of office space or like well, not janitorial, but like maintenance or whatever.
Right.
But every time Disney modifies something, they take away that space and try to use it however they can, and offices get pushed to other sites. Right. Yeah.
Yep. This is right.
So anyway, let's.
Well, we gotta say. So when someone says something, it's like, Louis says. Wait, now it just went away. Now I can't.
There you go.
Can't.
There you go.
If for our audio listeners, just like it's a small world, show building.
Right. Yeah, it's outside the normal space, is what he means.
Yeah.
In fact, it's kind of weird too because the train goes through that on the entrance side where the boats go under it, just like Haunted Mansion. You go into
Pirates
track and all that. So, in fact, a lot of the main show buildings are actually outside the park bound.
Yeah, Splash Mountain is another one.
Yeah, Indiana Jones. Yeah. So, sorry. What's Steve? Were you?
No, that was it.
The other. I'll go ahead, Jeff.
Oh no, yeah, no. I just want to state the obvious, which was if there's any sort of anything like Disney can just put an acre of land and just make it a dedicated theme park. I just wanted to say what we're all thinking, which is let's just make it a Spoonerville, a Goofy movie entire theme in that spot. That's logically what everybody wants, like a Powerline concert.
We all
every
want
night,
stuff,
a Powerline concert. Just do it constantly, updating, doing new songs, putting out new CDs. I mean, that's what we all want. I mean, it's just George. Hey, that's what I want. I'll take Maxi Boy too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just being.
I don't know.
I just want to.
Let's see if the name helps me. Why you're thinking that way? I don't know.
No. Yeah. I mean, not being biased. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, whatever. Sure. So there's another. Well, there's tons of space throughout this whole thing, little things, but here's Ogre's Cantina. We have
Louis says, as long as we have Powerline concerts, I'm good with Spoonerville.
Yeah,
I couldn't agree more.
You got another goofy.
Yes, my friend. Yes, my friend.
So Ogre's Cantina, Doc Ondar, Savi's Workshop, whatever. What is this building right here?
That was supposed to be a restaurant.
Exactly. It's just dead space sitting there.
Yep.
Just like if you're not going to make a restaurant, can you just like make like I don't know,
a gift shop again?
something? I mean, yeah, we have the one in downtown Disney. You could throw that in there.
Well, and if you've ever watched a Goofy movie, you know when they went to hey, calm down, everybody.
Stop talking about Goofy.
When the last part, well, I mean,
no, I'm kidding.
I'm sort of a one-trick pony here. But when when they go to see the Powerline concert and it's this big dome, I'm like, can't we just dedicate one of those domes? Just one.
You can have let's see, you can have this one right here, the small one.
No, not for Powerline. Powerline doesn't do small. He's the biggest rock star on the planet, everybody.
I'll tell you what. So besides this area, we have this whole backstage thing here.
Where?
In this upper corner.
Oh yeah.
Right here. Now this like coverings over here where you got this tan and purple covering is kind of extended queue, and it's like, what do they call them? The containers, the metal containers, like shipping containers.
Yeah,
that's what those all are. They're just standing up, stacking on top of each other, and it's this
cool.
Extended queue. And
for smuggler's
space,
run,
pretty much.
If I didn't live in this shack behind me, I'd live in one of those.
But again, so back here they have maintenance buildings,
right?
And it's, I mean, there must have been a reason to put them there, but you could have put those somewhere else, or you could have moved them off site. Like, it just seems like there's tons of space that they keep having to redo, you know, and it made sense. Like, you should have just kept this for an expansion area, you know. Not to mention this little berm here, this off to the side, it's kind of useless. So there's just tons of space in Galaxy's Edge you can do things with. And then you could have had it connect to Toontown, which is over here.
Oh, right. I love me Toontown.
So
I like Toontown.
Hey, Louise has something for you.
Yeah,
Jeff has to read it.
Wait. Okay, sorry. Louis says beyond Beyonce, beyond Puff Daddy, beyond Stevie Nicks. Ooh, Stevie Nicks, awesome. Powerline is larger than all the recording artists combined. Yes. Who, if you didn't know, Powerline is secretly Tevin Campbell, who is a sweetheart of a man. He seems like, what a voice on him. And I'm a huge fan of the character of Powerline, who I think is just the most underutilized. And in fact, I may be working on something which will never get published. But you know why? You know, a goofy Halloween, a goofy Christmas story, and then Powerline has. If you think about a Goofy movie, Powerline really is this main character where Powerline drives the narrative, drives the story, and it's all about Powerline. And I have so many friends, especially friends, my black friends, who are just love Power. And I'm what during 1995 when a Goofy movie came out, Powerline was such an iconic figure for more than just great music, but was very empowering to like my friends in the black community. And I'll tell you what, dang man, like it is Powerline needs his own film or series. I agree. Louis says that. Oh, I could not agree more. And all my friends agree. And it's just like, this is why what drives me forward as a voice match for Goofy is that, you know, maybe someday I'll get to meet Tevin Campbell and I'll be like, dude, like I would love, he needs to get something. Powerline saves Christmas. I'm just going to put it out there. Seriously, Powerline saves Christmas. You know, like Spoonerville, it's something very like, you know, like everything else and like saves Christmas episodes. But then the thing that saves Christmas is a Powerline concert, and Tevin Campbell has actually put out a Christmas album before. So if I ever meet him, I would love to have that conversation. So
cool.
I'm gonna get. So
it sounds like a goal for you.
And don't you forget it.
Have you guys tried to reach out to him to get him on a podcast?
No, I'm too nervous. Nervous.
Wow.
I gotta get my goofy voice a lot more like locked down. Like it gets in flux. Like there's times where I hear myself and I go, boy, that sounds just like Bill. And then there's other times where I hear myself and I'm like, that's Jeff, and and I'll never get past that. I will always hear myself
But it's weird because for me, sometimes you'll say a certain word and I'm like, he's doing a goofy voice and he doesn't even know it.
Mm-hmm. I know. Well, everyone tells me that. And I think that is it's funny you say that, because that's sort of the place where you don't find the voice finds you, Louis says, I should Louis Hilda. I don't know. I come up with weird names for people. No, I just say Louis. And I hope Kelly Martin will. Oh, I hope that Kelly Martin will return as Roxanne. Absolutely. Oh, yes. So Roxanne, Kelly Martin was Roxanne, and what a voice. She's one of those people that she's sort of not. Every once in a while, she will be on an interview, but boy, she's not out there very much, and so it's always an honor when you see Kelly Martin like talking about a Goofy movie. And boy, I need to look at who did Stacy. Stacy was 6 on Blossom. And what was her name? I totally forgot. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, but her voice was amazing too. And just what a snapshot of 90s teenage. Jason, you know what that's like.
I used to watch
Steve, you too, maybe.
Steve's right there. He's a tiny bit older. Not much.
I was in college.
Close enough.
You went to college?
Yeah. Yeah, I majored in physical education. Soccer.
I bet you did.
Did you take woodshop in high school and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 2 years.
Yeah. I did it. I think I did it all 4 years and like 2 years of junior high as well.
And I took metal shop.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we didn't. Our metal shop went away before I had a chance. So
I'm texting my wife. I'm gonna have her in the chat, and she's just gonna like roast me the entire time. Let's see if she'll do it. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
We're continuing.
Yeah, sorry to derail everybody. I don't mean to do that sometimes.
You're totally fine.
Okay.
The next big area that I think is a complete waste of space is this northern section of the park. It's just like, it's all Autopia and monorail track and what used to be the motorboats.
Correct.
And we've talked about this before. And what is
Jason's
going on?
all about
this is when it was motorboating. This is when the lake was
Louis says last time was 2005 on the House of Mouse, which was, you absolutely right. The date episode with Max Goof trying to have a date with Roxanne, and this Sensational Six is interfering with the date. That was such a good episode of the House of Mouse. Everybody needs to go watch the House of Mouse and track down the episode where Max is trying to have a date with Roxanne. It was great. Now, It's kind of funny. There's a Christmas, like I think it's Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas or something like that, where Max brought home not Moana. It's like somebody else. I'm like, that's not it. Not Roxanne. But she looks just like Roxanne with short hair. Now, fun fact was it was supposed to be Roxanne. However, they could not at the time CGI Roxanne's hair. So they're like, let's just make this person somebody else. And so if you ever watch like a Mickey's, I don't know, there's like once, twice, thrice upon a Christmas Carol, whatever it is. If it's CGI looking and Max brings home his new like love interest and Goofy's just being a goofball and ruining everything. That was supposed to be Roxanne, but it wasn't. It was and I think it started with an M. I totally forgot her name. That's silly.
Vicky.
That's it. Yeah, with an X. Vicky with an X. That was it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thanks for always having my back. But no, it was. But that's what it was supposed to be. So like I love that fun fact. Like, and Louis, thank you. Thank you for that comment. Let's go.
I think you guys like just hit it off. You're best friends now.
Yeah.
No, anyone that wants to like be part of our like silly conversation.
The goof community.
The goof community. What's the goof community? Okay. I'm all in. Like I'm all in. I'm all in. Just so
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you all in? Or, okay.
Okay.
Just kind of threw me off. I was like, where's the water? But yeah, this is when they had a solid drain. It was under construction.
Yeah.
That's the submarines. But so we were saying that this is useless space and you can do a lot with this, but as we keep mentioning, submarines goes under all of this, which Autopia Track is on top of. So you can't really do a lot in this area unless you destroy all of that and then reroute the monorail track. But there is some areas like around in this area that you could do stuff with. But for the most part, like you have to destroy some of this track and like you don't know the submarine ride goes all throughout here.
Yeah, that episode's coming up.
Yeah, so I think not this Friday, but the Friday after, we'll have our ride through commentary with Steve and I doing the submarine, so Nemo submarines, and you'll see it because we have what Steve does is where are we? Where it has like a map and it shows where the vehicle actually is in the map. It's kind of cool.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I don't know what I would do in this area, but like I said, it takes a lot to do something here. But if there's not a better place to make a new land like this would be it. But it comes at a cost of one of these or both of these rides.
Cool story. All right, someone else read this. Come on. I can't read all the.
If WDI would repurpose submarine voyages to Atlantis or 20,000 leagues under the sea, it would be beyond epic.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you could do something that. I mean, again, you're going to. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to get rid of that at the same time. You're still gonna, in order to change something, I mean, in a major way, you're still gonna destroy something here.
The giant show building under
yeah,
ground.
it's like all throughout this whole thing. So unless you're just doing like another theming, like Finding Nemo, where you don't really mess with anything except for what's currently there, then that's possible. But again, if you're gonna majorly change this ride, all of this has to go this whole thing here, which then also means tearing down the old people mover track as well. Which
did you just say the old people thing?
The old people mover track, because it's been sitting there for
people
years.
Mover, not old people.
I'm like,
yeah, people mover.
Such a jerk.
It's not a people track. Although you can walk on it now, I guess.
People do. I'm just trying to find. I'm trying to find their link so I can send it to my wife, so that.
Oh, the
we're on
live
YouTube.
live link. Yeah,
It's
just
on YouTube.
go to Signs of Amusement and it should be playing.
Well, I'm trying, but
Oh well,
maybe it's conspiracy. Uh-oh. Did we just go down that track? Oh no, they're trying to repress what we say. They don't like us.
It's going on 3
here
channels.
It is. Never mind. I'm just teasing.
I'm just saying we have it going on 3 channels, so
I just misspelled it. Turns out
Sings of
the
Amusement.
Illuminati loves us.
So now we're in Tomorrowland.
Okay, Luis.
Yeah, make sure you give Louis some love.
Yeah, do you have something that you want to share that you?
What do you think?
What
do you think? Spill your heart.
Who doesn't?
All right. What do you think, James?
Go ahead, Jace. You can read it.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like? I can't read apparently. Who doesn't like a 6-gen animatronic of James Gardner? Hello, I can't even talk right now.
You can't even talk.
Yeah, but fuck, I misplaced myself. I was gonna ask you, Lewis. Do you have a place in? Because you were talking about Tomorrowland. Do you have a something that you would suggest as a change for Tomorrowland, like Dead Space or a building that you would like to see changed? So I had that thought going on when I was trying to
know.
read the thing.
I can
talk
tell.
about power lines.
Yeah.
Signs of discovery magic.
What? Are
Signs
you
of-
making fun of my channel?
No, I'm trying to find it so I can get my wife on here.
Just go to Signs of Amusement on
Yeah, it's
YouTube.
not
Oh,
hard.
amusement. Okay.
Yeah.
Or Interactive Realm, or on my
No,
Facebook.
don't confuse them.
No,
One's enough.
Gosh,
Now he's going to go to Signs of Interactive.
Signs of interactive signs of amusement.
Yeah.
Realm.
Doesn't even have live. What? I can watch myself.
Yeah, but turn down your volume.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
What a
we'll hear a
delay.
delay. Yeah, there's always like a 5-second or so delay.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
But in all seriousness, the Carousel Theater needs either revamped or made into a new attraction. Which, yes, very much so. And of course, now on the top level, they have the DVC Lounge.
Right.
And of course, let's say monorail. The people who were track goes along the backside of that as well.
Yeah.
Actually,
Which I
right
have
here.
on my new video that's out.
Oh,
From 1993.
And that's going to be on your channel, which
Yeah.
I don't think I have a thing here, but you guys can subscribe to Expedition Steve on YouTube. And was it _ Expedition Steve? How's it written?
What's that? From
Your Instagram?
Yeah. It's Expedition _ Steve _
Oh, okay.
Hey, this place is.
It wouldn't let me
already,
do the
Okay, sorry.
What's that, Jeff?
No, I'm like, we've been looking at the same map for like 20 minutes now. Partly because we've been derailed and talk about other things, but mostly
Who did that?
But like, okay, where is there other place? Like, you can't just bulldoze this place. You can't.
Well, I mean, we're not talking about necessarily bulldozing what's there. We were talking about necessarily dead space.
Okay,
but I was just throwing it out the.
Oh yeah. Because So you're saying
So like that round building, there's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing in there right now. So at least not on the bottom floor.
Oh, 20 minutes. What are these guys even talking about?
Hannah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't
If
know who
somebody
this
would just stop
Hannah
talking
Edwards
about Goofy
is.
once in
I
a
don't
while.
know any Edwards. I know a Hannah Shaver. I don't know who Hannah Edwards is. So I just have to, maybe trolls are a real thing in this community, so we have to address them when and if it happens. And I'm just gonna leave it up to you because,
there you have it.
we have to be very vigilant over this here podcast or video cast and
This is technically a podcast, so
this here podcast. Well, just don't put up with people named Hannah. It's just nice.
I don't think this quite worked out the way she thought, but there you go.
Yeah.
I think she's trying to throw poop at you. And fuchsia.
Each their own. Whatever floats your boat. So get Hannah Edwards says, Hannah Edwards, not Shaver, says, get on with it already, Goofy man. Gosh, okay, I guess I'll have to just get on this thing. Or something. I don't know. Okay, moving on. We already
let's get back to the topic of this podcast.
The topic would be nice, if Hannah would just stop messaging us.
Here we go. Louis. Sorry.
Are you gonna read it?
Louis Hidalgo.
So if WDI would move Star Tours to Galaxy's Edge and repurpose the Wedway platform to the Carousel Theater, there's a lot of real estate to play with, possibly a Tron-based attraction.
Oh yeah, I don't agree.
I would like that.
I don't disagree with that. Sorry, no, I agree with that. I think that's the more Tron, the better in my mind. But
yeah, and and there is space to move at least half of the
Hello.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Star Tours. That's what I was thinking of.
There we go.
Good. Because there's 4 simulators there, but I don't know if you can move all of them. But I actually had this idea too. If you take 2 of those and move them to Galaxy's Edge and leave Star Tours, you can take 2 of those and move them to Marvel Land over there and make an Ant-Man attraction with going back with the
that would be cool.
What was the there before Star Tours?
Mission Adventures to
Inner Space. Yeah. If you can redo that kind of thing with Ant-Man.
Right.
You can usually split that up and do that.
Exactly.
Jason, I don't know if you ever knew this about me, but I respect your opinion. That was really good. No, I agree. Like that, I never thought I would think about that. That was really. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of.
Yeah, no, it does make a lot of sense, and that's probably why it'll never happen.
No, you both have wonderful opinions. You do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
Well, I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't. No, Steve.
No, but it is a giant waste of space over there, especially since we have a whole land dedicated to Star Wars. And I think whenever they do eventually get to redoing Tomorrowland, they will pull that out. Whether they move it over to Galaxy's Edge is another question, but
those simulators are big.
They're big, but
yeah.
If you look at the space there, and we're talking about this building right here, there's 4 of them going down this whole line. You could easily take 2 of those out and move
those
them.
buildings haven't changed in decades.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got about 10 more minutes with y'all, and then I got to do my next podcast. But where else? Do you want to stay here and
you need to bring up something then before you leave. So wherever you want, you tell me and I'll move them.
No. I'm a this is great. I'm sort of going into this thing fresh, which is
No, but you must have some idea of something that you would add somewhere.
No, not really. I mean, I think you did a great job of talking about where, you know, certain places could be moved, and if you had a magic wand, you know, like I played, what's that mobile phone Disney game where you get just like drag and drop amusement rides all over the place, like Disney.
I don't know that one.
I've been playing it for like 2 years. I should know the name, but I don't. I'm bad at names. Disney Kingdoms. Wow, double dipping on the podcast, Hannah says.
I know. Hannah, he needs to get his priorities straight. I mean,
hey,
listen,
man,
we come first. We told you that.
Hey man is another.
You know, I'm already making.
He's another
Barry
channel.
Bad as it is.
Listen, Barry, if you're watching, I'm just kidding. We told you you come first, and
I love me some Barry. So I'm on part of Sharing the Magic podcast, Duck and Dog podcast, all these podcasts, but I love them. This is just so much fun.
But we were like your last priority, and you got to go leave us.
No, it's not. Like you were like the. I won't even go into it, but anyways.
I mean, you come in late, and then you just talk about Goofy, and now you're going to leave us.
Well,
that's summing up.
No, that's what I do. That's like literally all I do. Like I don't know what else. Also, all jokes aside, there should be something Wally themed, taking up some real estate.
Yeah, that would be a great addition somewhere. I'm guessing probably in DCA.
That'll be in DCA.
Yeah. There's a whole land in DCA we can talk about too.
Fine, I'll stay on for another
5 minutes.
No, 15. just put this late so it doesn't feel like, you know.
Oh yeah, it's 7:30.
Timestamp this. Be like, oh yeah, where was Jeff at this time? Why was he late? I'll be like, oh yeah, my car broke down. Nope, I was on this thing with you guys.
Which is like having a car breaking down. So.
I mean, it feels a little bit like it. Like
it's like having a car break down, fall into the water, and then you drift along with your father named Goofy in the lake, and you land. Like, sorry, I'm just continuing on now.
Oh God, wait, so many feelings. I can't even. Oh my goodness.
Here, Jeff, I'll allow you to contribute to this thing.
Okay, what do you think? So, what are you guys thinking?
This is DCA. This is the top corner. This is Hollywood land.
That's now like
nothing. I mean, there you have Monsters Inc., but you had the soundstage where they had the Marvel store, which is now closed. Yeah. You have this theater, which was Muppet Vision, and then they had
wait. Yeah. Oh. Wait. Oh, no, wait. So I won't interrupt you anymore, Jason. If you just if there's a way you can keep these chats up longer so you can finish your thought, and then I won't interrupt you.
Well, but I mean, we can keep them up as long as we want.
I'm like, I gotta say it because they go away. Like right now, it could go away, so I just interrupt everybody. But if you can just
like this, right?
Yeah. Just keep them up. If you can keep them up, then I'll.
This is Steve controlling those, not me.
Steve. If once in a while you can let Jason finish his thought, that would be nice. Just saying. But also, Louis says something. I just realized Steamboat Steve.
That was my old name.
I got a new. He's got a new old name. Is here giving us the G16 classified information. Oh my goodness! Yeah. I didn't know that.
I love how he knows that you're Steamboat Steve.
I know, that's great. Yeah. I haven't used that in
it's been a couple of years, I think.
Yeah. That's cool.
So Hannah has some.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So like Autopia.
No, you don't, Hannah. That's a lie.
No, she means to put where the Wally ride.
Oh yeah. Autopia is so outdated. Yep.
Breaking down and crashing.
Worse. Why? It will happen. I put my foot on the gas. Well, I'm out of here quick.
I was always thinking Autopia would be perfect for Tron if you replace the cars with the light
cycles.
Well, light cycle or the light runner, which is the 2-seater car, and you can have it go off road, whatever.
Yeah,
when it breaks off the grid, like that was kind of a cool thing. I think that's a good way to tie that in, especially at night if you light it up all like Tron. Again, if you go watch my whole Tomorrowland video, that's all in there. I want to change.
That was also from a few years ago.
I want to change.
Jason, we got to talk about your timeline, my friend.
No, but like in that video, my whole thing was to turn Tomorrowland into Tron, like the whole land.
Yes. And here's why. So what I remember going to Disney back in the it was the 90s. It was still the 90s. And they were kind of giving like a little spiel about what Futureland is. And they're like, Futureland, it gets so outdated so quickly.
Yeah.
And so I think that is the part that Disney, that should be like the thing that just, we should all be flying in like flying saucers, just up and down into the atmosphere and like imagining what's the future. And not even like what do we actually think the future is in, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 years. What would we love for the future be? Give me a freaking hoverboard. Give me something where we should all be flying on hoverboards and flying saucers into the Futureland. Needs to reimagine itself, I think, more so than any other area in the theme park. That should be the place that's constantly progressing, moving forward. You know why? And I think here's why. Because I think like storytelling is the new prophecy. I think comedy sometimes is the new prophecy, but I think storytelling and that place in Disney needs to be the place that's like, oh my goodness, if we could imagine, like, just wave a magic wand and be like, what would utopia be in the future? Dang, that should be it. They should constantly be revamping and revitalizing that area above all others, because, the past can stay the past as long as you want. The future can't. So the minute the future feels like it actually feels like, yesterday land. You got to work on that. You got.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's why it should be more of a retro future. Like jetpacks and stuff, like you're saying, like
50s.
Well, yeah, like what we thought it would be back then.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too. Like a vintage 50s.
Yeah.
Hey, I think
that way it doesn't change.
Louis says, I want to live in
Mesa Verde.
Verde.
Louis, you're talking about Mesa Thunder, right? The sign that we made for you. In Disney World's, instead of pirates, you were going to have a Western themed ride.
Oh, right.
Oh, Horizons. That's what you're talking about. He says no. Horizons. Okay. I'm not too familiar with Horizons. I've only been to Disney World once, but
let's go back. So let's go back to Jay. I've been derailing you most of the night. Well, I just love when other people get excited about being part of our cast. And
it's fun.
Interaction. This is cool.
But you want to go back to the map maybe and just.
We can go back to the map.
I mean, it's about time.
But Louis, if you want to chime in a little more on your Mesa Verde, what do you like about it or whatever? Okay, but this is DCA Hollywoodland. Like I said, this is now empty. We have one ride. We have an empty shoulder building to the west here, and then PhilharMagic was what replaced Muppet Vision, and that's like pretty much dead. And then you have like an empty stage here, and then you pretty much only have Monsters Inc. and this little Smoogies drink stand.
Yeah.
And like this whole area is just dead space.
Okay.
So
All
there's
right.
like
There's
Go ahead.
It
room
used to
do
be
things, right?
Muppet Vision
Yeah.
and Who Wants to Be a
Muppet
Millionaire?
Vision.
yeah, that's what was in that stage where they had the shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's like so much you can do in that land. I mean, literally just change the land altogether to something
It's
else.
just empty buildings there now.
Yeah.
So
Oh boy, I gotta go. Everyone's mad at me. Oh boy.
Please watch Remain Seated. Please remain seated. Sorry, I was gonna do the yellow ride spiel.
yeah.
Please remain seated. The definitive documentary on attraction by Matthew Serrano on the Horizons. That's what you're talking about. This sounds familiar. I think I started watching that at one point and didn't finish, but maybe I'll go back.
The good news is, without me, you guys are going to have so much more of a productive conversation. You won't even know. It's going to be perfect. It'll be a good.
So you're saying you quit?
Like, well, no, I'm not quitting. I gotta go do. Everyone's mad at me.
I know, but you're saying like you'll have a better show without you.
Yeah, no, you will. No, I said you will have a better show without me. That way, you'll actually get to like go through your conversation, not just. I don't know. Anyways,
Hannah, can you just come in with like a giant hook and just?
Yeah, the
send
cane.
Hannah a link. She'll. Oh wait, Hannah sends before I leave. Oh wait, Hannah sends a super chat to us, and she says, "Goofy dupe Jeff is so sexy." Oh, thank you, Hannah.
That's weird that we're not even monetized, but we can get a super chat.
Amazing.
I mean,
don't know. She
crazy.
$100. She also says that I love his voice, and I just will tune in every 5 just to see him. Thank you so much, Hannah Edwards, and not Shaver, but thank you, Hannah, for Hannah sent $800. Goofy dude, Jeff is so sexy. Oh, that's my wife, by the way. So
wait,
that voice. Oh.
This is my channel, so $800 is mine.
I mean, these are dollars.
Thanks, Hannah.
Love. These are love dollars, and I don't know if I can share them. So sorry, everybody.
Oh
my
man.
God, swoon. Oh man. Okay. All right. Fun stuff. Hannah, stay on the stay on this. I gotta go do sharing the magic. I'm so sorry, y'all.
All right.
I gotta get, but I had a wonderful time tonight. You guys are gonna have a great conversation. we BS'd it most of the time, but just so happy to be here and love you guys so much, and that Hannah girl too, I guess, is okay.
Yeah, she's gonna
right.
stay on here and
I mean,
on ours.
I
Hannah
definitely
says now
could use
that
the
he's
money, so
gone.
thank you.
Yeah. And I asked her just keep talking smack about me the entire time. So,
Well, that's good.
When I'm gone,
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah. All righty. Okay, I gotta go.
Later, Jeff.
Bye, y'all.
Have a good time.
great night. Bye.
Bye.
Seriously,
was
that
funny.
guy's just disrupted. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
now he's
for
gone.
sure. Yeah. And we missed Lewis's other.
Okay, here we go.
From what has been discussed about the expansion and the noise of height permitting that has been filled by the city of Anaheim, we know there's a possibility of expansion across Disneyland Way, West. Yeah, you're talking about Disneyland Forward, right? Which is kind of also playing into Toy Story parking lot, which is why I don't know if they can add a theme park there until it gets rezoned because of the same thing, because there's apartments and houses right behind it. So until the city rezones it, nothing's going to happen there. But it is zoned for shopping in that area. But if they built it right with berms and stuff, the noise would be cut down quite a bit.
That's what I found amazing about being in Galaxy's Edge, how you don't even hear the train.
Yeah.
The train, when it makes that left turn, the very first left turn from the Disneyland Railroad, it rings the bell.
Yeah. When it
You
goes
don't
like
even hear
on
it.
the trestle bridge and all that. Yeah, and yeah, you don't hear that. You don't hear the traffic really
No,
from
no.
behind that. And like Tomorrowland, you can hear like sometimes that there's a siren going by on
You can
on
hear the
Harbor.
ambulance. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for everywhere else in the park, you don't really hear that. So I think DCA you can hear a lot of stuff because there is no berms.
Right. Right.
So yeah, if they did it right, I think it would cut down that noise not only from outside the park but from the park coming out.
Well, the loudest thing in DCA is the roller coaster and credit coaster.
Right, and that's like
Everybody's
right
screaming and stuff.
on the corners, so you're gonna hear that.
Yep.
So I going back to Hollywoodland, like I don't have any ideas for what would go here, but I mean, sky's the limit there, and yeah, and Lewis is agreeing with us. Yes, certainly.
Yeah, it's a mess over there. Because everything they planned didn't work out.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's DCA in general. I mean, everything, the whole part of actually the whole part. Well, I don't think one part of DCA actually remains really. I mean, like everything's kind of been changed except for maybe like the Golden Zephyr and the Silly Symphony Swings and like a few of the shops, but like everything else, I think has been kind of already changed out.
What do you call it? The Rapids is still the same.
Oh, the Rapids, yeah. Okay, well,
that area.
But like, I mean, even the whole pier has been now kind of changed.
That's all different.
The Hyperion Theater is there, but the shows get changed out, and I think this whole corner is it's up for changing out, I think.
Yeah, and then once they do that, there goes the trolley. So
probably because I mean that's the whole point of Hollywoodland. It's
and it was
from
the
that
old LA.
heyday.
Yeah.
But I mean, their whole I know you don't want to call it Main Street, but their whole entrance here,
Hollywood Boulevard, and whatever.
Is it still called that? Because
no, that's the other street.
Oh yeah, that's Hollywood. What I don't know. Yeah. I don't think they have a name for this, but
Sunset Boulevard.
But the trolley comes down there and it goes around this fountain, and then you have the Carthay Circle, and that's all based on Hollywood, and
early Disney.
Yeah,
the showing of Snow White and stuff.
You can kind of keep all of this the same, and then back here gets changed,
right?
Because these two pillars where the elephants. Can we put this here?
Yeah, you can drop it there.
Yeah, these two things, which like it's already themed with Guardians on there. But these two pillars are where the entrance to Hollywoodland. So
you should be able to back up.
I don't know if I. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
But yeah, this. I mean, like you can tell by the architect, this is all Hollywood. Yeah. But yeah, all of this can get rethemed.
Yeah.
So, didn't they used to have elephants up here, or is that?
That's what I thought.
I know,
thought it was an archway or something, wasn't it?
Well, I was to say
when it first started.
Hollywood Studios, MGM Studios, and Disney World, I think, had something similar. Might be wrong, but anyway, this whole land can pretty much be gone. Really, the only thing I like over here besides Smoothies is the ink and paint store, or Off the Pages. Sorry, that's what it's called. So, yeah. Where else could we destroy stuff? Oh, I think Steve lost his internet. Speaking of DCA, they need the Muppets like yesterday. Well, I mean, I agree, but where would you put them back? Because, like I said, we had did we lose you there for a second?
Gone. My internet went out.
Yeah, I figured. So Lewis is saying that they need more Muppets over here in DCA, and I'm not sure. I mean, like I said, we have Muppet Vision, which they kind of removed. So what else would we do with Muppets? Where would we put it?
I have no idea.
Any thoughts on that, Louis? And like, what would you do? I mean, we wouldn't bring back Muppet Vision. There must be like, maybe we can do like a ride or have a restaurant or something. What do you put in?
Yeah.
The comments over there.
What's that?
You put the comments?
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
That'll make them on the screen. I mean, you could leave them there if you want, but it just takes up real estate.
I can't see them, so.
You can't see the comments?
I couldn't see Lewis's comments.
That's what he said.
Okay. I think maybe when I cut out and I went back in, and I couldn't see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Muppets is cool. Like, I thought you could think of something to do. And of course, the other big area is this whole backside of Marvel Land.
Yeah, the
Pinterest campus.
Part 2 of Marvel Land.
Which, I mean, I think, like, this area would be prime for that show building for the Thanos attraction or whatever's coming there. I think a sing along with Kermit and the rest of the gang would be fantastic. Like Belle sings along with friends. That'd be kind of cool. Like almost like the Crush show or something, or you interact with the kid.
Oh yeah,
that'd be kind of cool if they had a.
That Crush thing's pretty funny.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. The kids would love that too. And you could, I mean, if you wanted to, you could put it in that same building here. This building. This is where the right here is off the page, like I was saying, and then they have the animation and Crushes in here. But like back here, they have the I forgot what it is. It's like a witches thing or whatever, like sorcerer thing. Little animation displays or whatever. It's pretty much.
I don't know what's back there.
Back here. Just little things. There's like a little what do they call it? The like first version of animation where you turn the wheel and you can see the figure moving. Like
that's right. I remember that. Yeah.
There's a couple things in there, but it, like I said, most part it's pretty much useless. Like for sure, this building can be refactored somehow.
Yeah, you know, whenever I go to DCA, I never go to any of these places.
Yeah. Like I said, the only thing I really go in for is I always check out off the pages because I love the art that's in there.
Yeah, that's true. I go in there, yeah, because I like all the posters and stuff. Kind of like these guys. Wait, there it is. These guys are in there and all the artwork.
Yeah, like, well, that's Tiki Tony, but
that's Tiki Tony. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
And then my head. Those are the blueprints from.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
from Bob Gurr.
Yeah.
So Louis says Rainbow Connection. Yeah. Muppets are cool. I always love the Muppets. I mean, we all grew up with them, you know.
Yep. The Muppet Show.
I would like to see like Fred or Rock even. Like I used to love that show as a kid. I know they kind of redid that an updated version, but
I didn't have HBO, so.
Wait, what?
I thought it was on HBO, wasn't it?
Fraggle Rock? Yeah. Maybe. So where else, Steve?
Let me look at the map. Yeah, so that whole area there is phase 2, supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see when they were first talking about Galaxy's Edge, really thought they would stick it here where Pixar Pier is in the lake.
Oh, really?
That's right. That's where I thought they would put it.
This area right in front of us, actually, it's like this narrow office building.
Yeah.
To me, like this is, you can add like an attraction in here and then have the entrance here, and then this is kind of like a backstage right here, but you could have this open up and then be able to cut through
but you're behind all the restaurants and stuff.
So like, because this is this is like
do you need to bring in food?
Well, that's what I was saying, because you have the San Francisco now, like you could have a shortcut to it, so, and then have a ride right here, like it would open up this whole area. Louis says, fortunately, Warner Brothers still has the IP for Fraggles. I did not know that.
Oh, wow.
I guess that would be why no one's using that.
Done anything. Yeah.
I wonder if they don't have the rights to do it in their park, because I don't remember anything Fraggles in their park either. Well, in their studio, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like they make stuff and then they just like, oh, there's just kind of dead space here. Let's just throw a couple office buildings like randomly. These right here are just like pointless. Like I mean, they're there for a reason, but you could throw those off site somewhere. You could have thrown those over here, on the other side of the street. Like they don't need to take up theme park space, And if you wanted to make it easy for people to get over here, you could have had some kind of underground tunnel that went under the road, and they could easily go there.
The theme park that's by my house is called Silverwood.
Yeah,
and the parking is on one side of I-90. It's not interstate; it's Highway 95. So the parking lot is on one side of 95, and you go under the highway to get into the park.
And that's like Knott's Berry Farm has that part as well.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly. Going under Beach Boulevard.
Yeah. I mean, you could have underground parking,
Yeah.
Like you could literally have underground parking and then have attractions above them. You don't need to have a big parking garage on top of everything,
Right.
I mean, I know it's California and you have earthquakes, but you could build it in a way, even if you have garages, those can crumple and crash during an earthquake. So having it underground doesn't change anything, but you could have more utilized space if you put stuff on top of it. In Phoenix, there's downtown Phoenix, parking is pretty bad, and you should just have underground. Well, I'm saying they used to. I mean, they have this underground parking where it's just kind of spirals, and you can go and park. And right above it, right now, there's more parking, but like you could put something there. But I mean, I'm saying if underground parking, there should be more utilized at these places. And I mean, it's in general, even besides doing this, you could have had a garage that would take up a lot less space and have a lot more cars. And if you put it on the ground, it just makes more sense. All of these things, you got tons of parking, which I mean, I know they know because this is Disneyland Forward area. But even this area could have been utilized if you put this all underground, Well,
I remember parking, which is now the Pixar Pals. I remember parking there, and it was an open lot. And then walking through the Mickey and Friends.
Yeah.
and then going through security.
Right. Lewis says, if Iger taught us anything, it's that IP can be purchased, like Oswald from NBC Universal.
Yeah.
He also taught us that you can buy Fox and then not do anything with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then push off the money that he owes to the customers.
Yeah. But don't get me started on Magic.
No. That's it. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what's being utilized from Fox besides X-Men and Avatar? Like, not much else. And you have all this content. I don't know if there's some kind of licensing restrictions still in place or something, but why is not all that content on Disney Plus? Speaking of not making money, like make a reason for people to go there. It's not all about Star Wars and Marvel.
Yep. So, like in Tomorrowland, make it 2 stories.
2 stories, yes.
Yeah.
Like
Tron
kind of was
double
we
decker.
had the only 2-story part they have now is right here with the
Space Mountain.
Mountain. But like you used to be able to just go up there and you had the escalators and stuff, and
yeah, that was cool.
Now it's just queue pretty much.
Yeah. I don't even know if I have I don't think I caught that on my video.
Yeah.
From 93.
I also would love if like they did something with the People Mover and they left this and they brought whatever the Astro Orbiter and put it back on top, and you can keep it as Astro Orbiter, that's fine, but just redesign it a bit. But put it back on top, like that was cool.
It was perfect up there.
You have that whole height and you can see things, and plus this makes a whole bottleneck over here, which is kind of why they got rid of the French fry rocks.
Yeah. Yep.
The other thing I think is just a waste of space, and if they make the third what do they call it, Eastern Gateway over here, put a garage or whatever here, and then you have the whole walkthrough and bridge or whatever,
that big walkway,
then you wouldn't need the transportation hub here because you could have it over there.
Yeah, you move it over,
and this whole area can be extended DCA or it probably have to be DCA because of these back offices on Disneyland. But
yeah, like at DCA, there's that corner is nothing.
Yeah.
There's,
I mean, if you think about it, if you got rid of Hollywoodland and you opened up this whole area like that, I mean, that's like
a lot.
third the size of DCA in itself. It's crazy. There's so much you can do over there. Something fun about parking. So the lease for Angel Stadium was coming up, and if Disney is going to retail the property. Oh, retain. Sorry, I can't read. I don't know. Yeah. Retain the property. There's your parking and move guests from the consolidated parking facilities to the parks via Widway. Yeah, or a monorail.
Yeah,
something like that would be awesome. It is kind of a distance to Angel Stadium, but it could be done if the city would allow it.
Yeah, it's like a couple miles.
But I mean, especially if that was its own, like you said, People Mover or a monorail or anything. If it was its own system that just went back and forth to the Eastern Gateway or something, I mean, I guess you could do buses too. I mean, whatever. But if it was on its own and then it connected to that gateway and then you had the monorail from the parks go over to there, then like you would actually get more of like a Disney World vibe with an actual transportation being useful, not just an attraction.
Right.
Again, I have that. Actually, I have that other video I did with the guys from Leaving Today podcast.
Oh,
and
right.
I kind of talk about having Skyway buckets and the monorail track extended and all that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I hope that Disneyland Forward actually happens and they do something.
Yeah, there's a lot in there, and I love how they were like bringing back like Peter Pan and Skull Rock and all that. And I know that's kind of basically a drawing, maybe not even planned.
Yeah,
but like if they just the fact that it was drawn means somebody had it in their head to do it. So obviously
right.
that's potential. So that would be pretty cool, I think. One of the have in Fantasyland when they remove that whole Chicken of the Sea with the Skull Rock boat and all that. If you were to bring that back over there and have it whole area like a Peter Pan kind of thing, like that would be pretty cool.
You know what's funny is I don't remember any of that.
I don't. I don't remember it
because
too much.
we never went to Fantasyland,
Yeah.
so we would always be in Tomorrowland or in New Orleans Square or Adventureland. We hardly ever went to Frontierland. So like Nature's Wonderland, I don't remember that. I remember when they built Big Thunder, and
Yeah.
but I don't remember any of that stuff before Big Thunder.
Yeah, I mean,
because like my parents never went over there.
that was I would be actually, I think Big Thunder opened in the 70s, I think.
Yeah.
So I was born in
I think
77.
you're the year you were born.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think Space Mountain was as well. Yeah, Space Station 77, right? So yeah. But as a kid, I would always go to Frontierland because of Big Thunder and because I like the Big Thunder barbecue place. Yeah, Big Thunder Ranch. There you go.
Oh, right in the back. Yeah.
Holy smokes! My favorite memories of Disneyland are still Skull Rock and Chicken of the Sea Ship. Yeah, so I know a lot of people love that, and yeah, like I said, bringing that back. All of us who didn't get to enjoy that, and I'm not saying bring back the Chicken of the Sea restaurant, but you could do something and maybe not have it in the ship, but have the ship and then have like a throwback restaurant with different stuff. Like that'd be kind of cool. Man, this is not really turning out what I thought it would be, but it's still kind of cool. Like just especially thank you to Lewis for chiming in and all this stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like it's just like bringing back memories and talking with Jeff about Goofy and stuff is always cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. That's why you watch that movie on my channel. You go back to 1993.
Yeah. So
see the People Mover and the Sky Buckets. And what else? Star Tours, Big Thunder, Splash Mountain.
Yeah, so I will add your channel into the description after we're done with this, so that way I'll have a link.
That's fine.
Actually, I'll add a direct link to that video.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And maybe I'll find that Horizon video that Lewis was talking about too, and I'll
add
that
yeah,
link.
yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure where else to go. I mean, like I said, there's tons of space. I just wanted to, I don't know, just run ideas through here and there.
Yeah,
and
we just exactly. Just fun stuff to, like you said, armchair Imagineering.
Yeah, and it's not even Imagineering really. It's just kind of ideas. We're just talking about empty space, and it should just be more utilized, I guess.
Yep.
But we've been talking for about an hour and a half, and
oh yeah,
maybe it's time to put this one in. We got Lewis
now
again.
it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
Lewis says, "You're welcome. Disney parks are glue that bind us together," and in this case, that can be even more true. So that's how we are all meeting and
connected.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think this is a good place to end it, and thank you guys for joining us. And again, thanks to Lewis,
thank you,
and Hannah and Jeff.
Yeah.
And Bruce, if you're watching, thank you for tuning in. I know at some point you will. So, and
yeah.
I guess we will see you on the next podcast. And
sounds good.
Again, share with your friends and family, like and subscribe. Tell us
all that good stuff.
Tell us what we're doing right. Tell us what we're doing wrong. Tell us what you want to see in the future. And if you want
what you want us to talk about.
Yeah. We don't do these live streams much. In fact, this is the first for the actual podcast. But we do have a way for you to send us a voice message. And I will throw that link in the description. And if you want to leave us a message, we will play it on the next episode. So until then,
what's our website?
Oh, and let's put that up there.
If people are just listening.
Yeah. So I will put it on the screen again. But yes, go to discoveredmagic.com, and I have created a website, and it has all the links to how to view or listen, to send us messages, to contact us, to learn more about us, and I even have links to other podcasts that we like and we suggest that you also follow.
Yeah.
So
sounds good.
Yeah. Make sure we got any more chats. And we got one from Lewis. You won't regret it, Jason. Matthew Serrano is one of the independent greats of Disney documentaries. His Helix documentary is beyond fantastic. Cool.
We have that.
Yeah. The name sounds familiar. I know I've seen other things from him, but like I said, I'll find that and add it. And
Matthew Serrano.
I want to think I'm following him, but maybe on my other channel and not this one. I go back and forth on so many different channels. But yeah, I'm definitely subscribed on both if I'm not. So again, thank you, and we will see you on the next one. See you guys.
Bye.